Mario!
Hello, buddy. Hello, buddy. This is your one and only boy, Lavaster77, and in today's video, guys, I'm going to be showing you guys something very, very cool for MC. So without further ado, let's just get started straight in the video. So anyways, guys, in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how you guys can obtain shaders into MCP. So today's video, we're going to be taking a look at another shader pack for MCP. So without further ado, let's just get started straight in this video. And actually, like I said before that, I want to show you guys really quickly on how to install this particular shader pack, because a lot of you guys, as you guys know in the title, this is for 1.8. So I'm going to be showing you guys how to get this for 1.8. You can also get this for 1.7, but the tutorial will work for both 1.7 and 1.8. The only difference in this tutorial is you're going to need to click on a different link. So I'll leave the links in the description below if you guys want to go check that out for the download for this shader pack. So anyways, guys, once you guys have downloaded the shader pack, you guys once you guys head to the link in the description below, you guys can see it's on Mcpe DL. So basically from here you can actually select the two different variants you want of this shader pack. So you guys can select the 1.7 if you guys want, and if you guys this particular shader pack only works for 1.7. So if you guys want to install that, or you can install the one for the 1.8 beta that is currently going on right now. And me personally, I wanted to choose the one for the 1.8, and this is probably one of the very few shaders that actually works on 1.8, so that's why I decided to go with this one. So basically all you guys have to do, and if I'm not mistaken, this is the only shader for 1.8 right now, because there's no other shaders that I think is optimized for 1.8. They're a little bit glitchy and whatnot. The only other shader that I think works is the Seuss PE shaders, like that does with almost every update, which is a pretty good thing. But anyways, guys, all you guys are going to do is it's going to take you to this page once you click on the link. If you do have 1.8, then make sure you click on the second one, the second shaders on the bottom, or the link, and it'll take you to Mediafire. And once you guys just click on download, and then it's going to ask you if you want to download it. And for me, I already have the file, so I'm just going to create a new file just for the video's sake. And you're just going to click on open, and you're going to click, and then you can open with either, and it'll also pop up on your notifications. You guys can go on your notifications and it'll say Curse Shaders version 1.0.0 Mcpe 1.8 it'll say download complete right next to that. So you just click on that, and then it'll ask you how you want to open it, and it's going to say open with Minecraft. You're just going to click just once, and it's going to automatically import to Minecraft. So just wait for this to load. And then now for me, I already have this in my Minecraft, so it's going to say fail to import, but it should, for you guys, it should say successfully imported. And yeah, so once this does load, I will show you guys. So we'll be right back. Alright, so as you guys can see, it says import started, and then you guys can see it says fail to import Kirk shaders, duplicate, because it's a duplicated shaders. But you guys can see it should say successfully done for you guys. And then once you guys have it, you guys can see I already have it with me right now. All you guys have to do is enable these shaders, and you guys should already notice right away on your screen that there is a little bit of a different lighting, and that there's a little bit of a lighting orange tint on your character. So that's one hint that it obviously has successfully worked. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So all you guys have to do now is pretty much go on play and just open any world, and the shader should load. And if it doesn't, or if it does have any problems, please let me know in the comment section below if you have any troubleshooting issues with this particular shader pack, or if it's just too laggy or whatnot, and I can actually help you guys. And if it still isn't clear, and if you guys are still having issues, I will make a separate video to help, or yeah, just help with whatever your specific issue is. But yeah, guys, you guys can see the world has successfully loaded. As you guys can see, we even have the drown mob, which is textures, and I haven't seen any other shader in such a while, because as you guys know, the aquatic update actually caused a few issues. And as you guys can see, there was a bit of a black thing on my screen. My screen just went off for a second, so like I said, it is a little bit glitchy. You guys got to understand that, and it is also on the 1.8 beta, so just keep that note in mind. But you guys can see it still looks pretty cool. Everything looks up to par. The water does look pretty cool. I don't like the transparency in the water, but luckily the shader actually, like in the official update of Minecraft, as you guys know, I don't like how the texture of water is in Minecraft, but with this shader, it actually does a good job enhancing how the transparent water does look, which is something I do definitely like about this shader pack in particular. But yeah, guys, that is pretty much it. I'm going to showcase some other parts of the shader. Like I said, I will go in depth with these shaders. So this is pretty much what to expect, like right off of your first glimpse. So overall, my first impressions are pretty good with this shader pack. I am pretty confident about this shader pack. And yeah, so what we're going to do is quickly set the time to, sunset. We're going to set the time to night. So this is how the sunset does look. Pretty cool stuff, as you guys can see. And actually what I'm going to do quickly is, while that is happening, I'm going to change my game mode to creative. So we're going to enable cheats really quick. And okay, where is it? We are going to activate cheats. We're going to set our game mode to creative. Let's just do that really quick. So yeah, you guys can see there is the sun setting right now. So pretty cool stuff. As you guys can see, it looks pretty nice. It looks pretty typical, nothing too special. And yeah, that's another thing I forgot to mention. This shader pack isn't anything too realistic. It is, I guess it's mainly for the aesthetics and I guess conceptual purposes as to what shaders in general will look like in this update. But yeah, you guys can see, oh my god, look at this, guys. This is like perfectly symmetrical. This looks really cool. Like, this is an actual cool seed. I have never seen this before. If you guys want, actually, I'll leave this link in the description below if you guys want to go check this out, this seed. I know probably the majority of y'all don't really care because it doesn't matter, but I don't know, if y'all want to make a Herobrine video or something, then I guess you can do that. But yeah, you guys can see this is how it looks in the nighttime. As you guys can see, the sun has officially set. As you guys can see, it's getting darker and darker. And actually, one thing I'm going to do quickly is put a torch down. And before I do that, I'm gonna set my brightness a little bit up. Okay, my brightness is already on 100%. And yeah, so let me just hold up. Let me turn my render distance down. And yeah, that's another thing I forgot to mention. As you guys know, the render distance in this shader pack is very low. I guess that's due to the fogginess that's been added in the shader pack. I guess the fogginess is supposed to help with the lag, because as you guys know, ever since the aquatic update, Minecraft hasn't been very optimized, and especially the majority of the shaders aren't very optimized for a lot of the devices that we currently have right now. So this does, luckily, to comprehend with that, or not comprehend, but to make up for that, this does put some fogginess inside, so that way it doesn't look like your render distance is, it does make your render distance basically look too low. That's kind of why. So yeah, it's basically to make your render distance low without you thinking you actually have your render distance down, which is kind of useless in my personal opinion, but I guess it looks nice with the shader. But I'm not a really big fan of the fog, like I said, with any shader, but you know, other than that, it looks pretty nice. As you guys can see, it's actually pretty dark. So what we're gonna do is quickly set the time back to day. And actually, before I do that, I want to go put the light on, so we'll do that really quick just to show you guys the lighting of it. As you guys can see, there we go. So nothing too special. I was expecting more of like an orange tint, because that's what happened with the skin. I was expecting the lighting to be like that, but I guess I don't see anything like that. It doesn't look anywhere near special, in my opinion. I mean, at nighttime it doesn't look anywhere good. I think it goes back to normal, so I'm not a huge fan of that. So we're gonna do set our time back to day. And yeah, so yeah, nothing too special with the lighting besides the outdoor lighting is pretty good, but the like torches and stuff don't seem pretty good in my opinion. Not a huge fan of the lighting, so that's another downside with this shader. But yeah, this actually looks pretty good. Like, and actually the fog doesn't look too bad either. I guess it's to also make up for the anti-aliasing. I don't know, I guess that's a bit of an issue, and if you turn it up, I guess that makes it more laggy. So I guess that's another way how it makes up for the shader. So, that's pretty cool. And you guys can see, like I said, we are having some bugs in the shader pack. But yeah, guys, I have pretty much been repetitive for the past 9 minutes, so I'm going to show you guys the Nether because you guys do deserve to see the Nether. And actually, before I do that, I also want to show you guys the... what was it? The rain. So we'll actually do that really quick. So we're gonna do toggle down fall. So we'll do weather, rain, or that. And you guys can see this is how it looks when it rains. Yeah, it's actually pretty ugly. It looks like pretty much every rain in any other shader pack. Pretty self-explanatory. There's nothing new or different or unique about this shader pack when it comes to the rain. It's pretty much the same as normal Minecraft, so that's a bit of a downside if I do say so myself, but not a big deal. So yeah, and actually in my opinion this shader is probably for low-end devices because I'm using a pretty powerful device. The only problem is the 2 GB of RAM. So yeah, I guess this can be good for normal devices. I won't promise you though that it's gonna be lag free because, as you guys know, even though it does like have its quirks here and there and its pros, I still feel like it's gonna lag because, as you guys know, Minecraft, like any shaders right now, isn't very optimized for Minecraft, so you guys already know that. But yeah, guys, this is the Nether, so I'm gonna show you guys the Nether right now. So we're just gonna hop in without further ado. Alright, so this is how the Nether looks. Like I was expecting, based on the lighting, I don't see anything too special besides the netherrack looking a little bit more saturated, which isn't a bad thing, like I said. I would really like if everything was dark, and then if the fire and the lava was like glowing and having that nice orange or pinkish tint, or even a yellowish tint. That would have been really nice, like I see with a lot of the really good shaders. But this isn't, I don't think this is fully made yet. Like I said, this is the beta for the 1.8 beta, so it's gonna have it's in my opinion, I feel like the shaders are a little bit incomplete. I don't know, it looks pretty complete, but I guess I could say this shader is a little bit incomplete because of the lighting. Either it's that, or it is complete and they just purposely didn't implement the better lighting in this shader to confiscate for the lag. But it looks pretty good. I have no complaints really about the shaders. It does look pretty nice. As you guys can see, it's a little bit laggy, as you guys can see. Not too much of a big deal. If we do go underwater, nothing has changed. Yeah, it's a pretty cool shader. So if you guys want to download this, link will be in the description below. If you guys do have 1.7, make sure you guys do download the one for 1.7. If you have 1.8 beta right now, then download the one for 1.8. Otherwise, they will corrupt the shader itself will be corrupted if you use it in the wrong like game version. So yeah, just keep that note in mind. But anyways, guys, without further ado, that is pretty much it. This is LavaSage77 signing out. I'm gonna thank each and every one of you guys for watching, and I will see you later. Bye bye.